It is exactly a quarter of a century, that is 25 years, since the Somali war began, and in all of these years, the residents of the capital Mogadishu, as in many parts of the country, would watch the sun set with increasing fears that the militant group Al-Shabaab will launch deadly attacks. There is an in the strife-torn horn of African nation at the moment, an AU force or mission patrolling the city to ensure that Somalis go about their business, especially at night in peace. GBC 24's award-winning journalist Abdul Hayi Moomen has returned from Mogadishu after a 4-day trip during which he joined the AMISOM forces on one of their night patrols, and he has this revealing story about war and its devastating effect on society.
Night has fallen in Mogadishu, the capital of Somalia, and fear suddenly grips residents. A few months ago, the extremist group Al-Shabaab lost stranglehold on Somalia's nerve center to the Somali National Security Forces, bolstered by troops from the African Union Mission to Somalia, AMISOM.
We are just about leaving on the night patrol with the AU forces here in Somalia.
I don't know. Maybe if you're... Before we leave, I have to give you some security advice. Our escort, our patrolmen that will be with you will give you escort. That will give you covering fire while you do your work, do your interview. You are advised to heed to any advice given to you by any of our policemen, because we know the terrain.
These men from the Special AMISOM Police Unit are here to augment the efforts of Somalia's police force as they work to return law and order to the country's biggest city after more than 2 decades of civil war in which thousands have died, millions displaced, and countless number injured.
Make some noise, make some noise.
Residents say any inconvenience experienced during the frequent SPF security checks are inconsequential given the dramatic improvement in recent months.
The security we feel now better at the night, so I see no problem.
Despite Al-Shabaab's retreat from Mogadishu 4 years ago, the Al-Qaeda-affiliated group still carries out sporadic attacks in the capital. With training and backup provided by 140 Ugandan and Nigerian AMISOM police officers, the SPF say they can patrol Mogadishu's battle-scared streets with increasing confidence.
Yeah, it is like a weekly base. Every week we foil attacks that were supposed to damage the civilians. Because election is coming, because Ramadan is coming, they are more dangerous than before because they don't respect the religion, they don't respect the culture, so that we protect with the help of our brothers of AMISOM.
On this night, the joint patrol happens upon a moonlight game of football being played on an empty side street, a clear sign that things have changed in Mogadishu. However, no one can tell what will happen the next minute.
We will give them a buffer, we'll form a buffer for them. They will go to the black spots, search the place. If they see anybody, they will arrest. At each junction that is a hot place, they will stop, conduct a search. After that, we'll continue our patrol.
The SPF still has a lot of road to cover before it can operate independently. AMISOM is committed to helping them get there by providing training and operational support, but even more assistance is needed urgently in terms of weapons, equipment and vehicles. Perhaps the journey to lasting peace and stability in Somalia, a country that has been devastated by war for close to 3 decades, has just begun. Abdul Hayi Moomen, GBC 24, Mogadishu, Somalia.